My name is With a Hard R. I'm recording in Tel Aviv, Israel. I'm here to talk about fascism. It's a one-party system, or at least a one-party thought that controls the nation. It has many aspects. Not all of them are what I want or what we need, but the basic idea is that the need of the state is more important. The survival of the state is more important than things like the right of dissent, the right to try to destroy the state. Who's trying to destroy Israel? First and foremost, the Israeli left. They're fascist. They only want their worldview to be allowed. No one else is allowed to have a view but theirs. They may be liberal in some ways, but they are very fascist in others. Who else? The border breakers, the people who force themselves on our population, who rape our cultural identity. They want civil rights. They want a better life. They want the right to break our laws, do what they want, take from us what we built, what we paid for, because they think they have a right to what we made. That's fascism. And of course, the Islamic extremists who think we don't have a right to exist. How do you fight fascism? With fascism. Giving civil rights to your enemies is suicidally stupid. Letting your enemies into your government is suicidally stupid. Giving due process to people who have denied it to you is suicidally stupid. Israel needs a fascist government, a fascist Zionist government that will protect our state from, number one, the left. They do not have a right to destroy us, and we do not owe them a chance to destroy us. We do not owe them civil rights that they would deny us. My idea is that they be rounded up, arrested, have their citizenship revoked and removed. We don't owe them a chance to destroy us. We don't owe them a voice. Many of the invaders are nice people. I know many of them. But they've denied our right to a better life. What I suggest is we collect them, give those willing a 1-month training course in some trade, whether it be auto repair, computers, running a grocery, whatever. Then pair them with businesses in Israel and return them to their homes with their children. This connection they make and the training they get will allow them to start businesses in their countries. It will allow them to have a connection to businesses in Israel who can give them advice, support them, and help them to grow in their countries. They're not bad people, but they don't have a right to decide the destiny of the Jewish people. And they don't have a right to be here. This is the Zionist Jewish state. It's not a homeless shelter. They've taken advantage of our kindness. As for the Islamists occupying our Judea and Samaria area, they need to go. I am sorry. 77 years is long enough to prove they will not live peacefully with us. Will their innocents suffer? Yes, but our innocents suffer too. Will we deny them due process? Yes, but they deny it to us. The people murdered on October 7th weren't given civil rights or a chance to prove their worth. They were done to death because they were Jews. And the only response to this is not worrying about their children eating. It's not our problem. We need our children to be fed by us. If they don't want to do it, well, that's too bad. A fascist Zionist Israel will be strong and protected. The world will hate us. They hate us now. The world will attack us. They attack us now. It's the time, for this absurd fetish of giving civil rights to those who deny ours. It has to end. We must be an extinction machine to anyone who threatens us. If that costs them their children, their neighborhoods, their supporters, this is how we won World War II. We weren't worried about the children in Dresden or Hiroshima. We weren't worried about their starvation. We were worried about our survival. We're in the same position now. I wish it was different, but I accept that this is the facts, and that if we want to survive, Israel must embrace a Zionistic fascism. We must deny the left their civil rights and due process and remove them. We must deny the invaders their civil rights. However, knowing many, even though many of their children are just thugs, many of them are decent people. I say we give them a little training, hook them up with businesses here, and help them to grow in their own country. Africa will be a shithole until they are forced to do something else, and feeding them and letting them invade our countries. The first generations are usually hardworking, decent people, but their children always produce the same result: crime, thuggery, theft, murder. I've seen my South Tel Aviv neighborhood turn to shit. Yeah, some are nice, but that doesn't matter. Most of the people on October 7th were nice. Let's stop dealing with these theories about civil rights and start dealing with reality. Anyone who attacks us should be annihilated without mercy, because that's what they give to us. We have to be tougher and stronger than those we face. The idea we need a moral army is absolutely absurd. The IDF should be an extinction machine to any threat to Israel and the Jewish people. Nothing else. Giving mercy to the merciless is a lie that the left has pushed on us so that they may conquer our countries. The left don't give the slightest fuck about human rights, about immigrants, about anything. They're a greed mafia. They're elite, control the true believers and the idiot youth who have no idea or understanding of history. We need to arrest them en masse, put them in labor camps, and re-educate them. You don't like the sound of it? Neither do I, but it sounds better than us being murdered. I'm calling for a Zionist fascist government in Israel. It's time. Stand the fuck up, Zionists. Open your mouth and start talking loud, because our state's dying. We're being polluted and diluted. Too many good people have gone in the ground. Too many soldiers buried. We have to be worthy of their sacrifice. Enough with this ridiculous, absurd, suicidal idea that we owe civil rights to those who would deny ours. It's time. We can wish it was different, but unless we act on the facts, our state will die. I'm not willing to be silent while that happens. This is with a hard R, Zionist, fascist, revolutionary, calling for a change. Arrest the Israeli Supreme Court. Drag them from their offices to the nearest tree or wall. Enforce our immigration laws in South Tel Aviv. And respond to any terrorism with merciless destruction. If you got a better idea, put it in the comments. Otherwise, let's get organized and let's protect ourselves. We have been blessed to be Jews in a Jewish state, and we must, absolutely must, pass that gift on to the Jews who come after us. I'll be back.